Good morning, all the respected listeners. My name is Vansh and I'm here for my cost and management accounting assignment 2. I'm going to present a PowerPoint presentation to you. The motto of the presentation is to help students in applying managerial decision. So now let's share my screen. So I'm going to discuss on make or buy decision. We have taken a hypothetical company that is Tech Gear Manufacturing Limited. So let's start. First introduction. Tech Gear Manufacturing Limited produces electronic components for mobile devices and currently manufactures a critical circuit board in-house. So annual production of the company is 50,000 units. Received outsourcing offer from a supplier who is ready to supply them for rupees 180 per unit. Now, decision impacts cost structure and strategic positioning. Current in-house production cost. So direct material cost is rupees 80 per unit, direct labor cost is rupee 50 per unit, variable overhead is rupee 30 per unit, and fixed overhead is rupees 60 per unit, which amounts up to rupees 30 lakh annually. So the total cost per unit becomes rupees 220. Now, key concepts, relevant costs. So, relevant cost is future costs that differ between alternatives. Sunk cost. Sunk cost are the past costs that cannot be changed, and avoidable cost. Cost eliminated if activity discontinued. Unavoidable cost. Fixed cost that continue regardless. For example, we have if we have the land on which our warehouse is there, on which our factory is there, so it doesn't matter that we manufacture something, we produce something or not, but we'll have to pay the rent for the land. So, relevant cost analysis. So make means in-house. We are making it on ourselves. So the variable cost is rupees 160 per unit, and avoidable cost is rupee 15 lakh. So the relevant cost becomes 95 lakhs by if we outsource it. So if we outsource it, then it will cost us rupees 180 per unit. Total is 50,000 units. So if we simple math, if we do simple math, then we'll get that 90 lakh rupee will be the cost which we'll have to bear if we outsource. So quantitative evaluation, cost comparison per 50,000 unit. So make means we are making it by ourselves. Lakh rupees variable is 80 lakh and avoidable fixed is rupee 15 lakh. And if we buy it, if we outsource it, then it will be 90 lakh. So directly you will get rupee 5 lakh benefit annually if we outsource it. Qualitative factor or risk, supply chain risk, dependence on external suppliers. So if it is very obvious that if we are gonna outsource it, then we'll have to be dependent upon the supplier. He will decide on how much and when to give. Quality control, loss of direct oversight. You definitely will get to see the quality of the product when you get it in your own hand, but initially when the product is being manufactured from the very basic, you won't be able to see the quality control over there. So yeah, definitely. Labor impact. So workforce reduction concerns will have to reduce a lot of workforce from ourselves, from our company. And strategic control is loss of production flexibility. Qualitative factors, which are our benefit, focus on core competencies, redirect resources to innovation. If we'll outsource the production, then we can focus on R&D, research and development, and we can invest in innovation. Capacity utilization, free up production space. So when we'll outsource it, we'll have a lot of space which will be left for us to which we can use in different way. We can produce something new over there, or we can rent it out to somebody, which will eventually generate money for us. Technology access, suppliers with specialized expertise. So it is very likely that the person whom we are outsourcing our production is an expert in the particular segment, in a particular field. It will be good for us. Scalability, easier to adjust volumes with demand. Like whatsoever will be demand, we'll place the order and they will complete the order accordingly. Alternative consideration. If freed capacity can generate alternative revenue, then rent production space rupees 8 lakh annually. Alternative product contribution rupees 20 lakh, 12 lakh. So total benefit of buying increases to 17 to 25 lakh. Recommendation buy decision. Direct rupees 5 lakh annually. Opportunity to utilize free capacity productively. Potential total benefit of 17 to 25 lakh. Mitigation strategy. Sign long-term contract with quality clause. We'll have to definitely mention in the contract that you will have to maintain a standard of quality. Critical reflection. Supplier price remains stable. Quality standard are maintained, no significant switching cost. So when I was making this presentation, I assumed that the supplier do not increases their price and the quality remains constant and there is no significant charges which we'll have to bear when we change it from our own house production to outsourcing it. Long-term considerations, strategic risk, loss of manufacturing expertise over time. So it is very obvious that when we'll outsource it, eventually we will lose the manufacturing expertise over the time. Price volatility, future supplier price increases. So if the cost of supplier increases, if the cost per unit increases, then we'll also have to increase, which will be a bad sign for our business. Competitive advantage, impact on differentiation strategy. So for example, the supplier who's supplying to us might be the supplier who supplies to our competitors as well, so it will be different for us to differentiate our product from others. Key insight on decision making. Only relevant costs should drive. You cannot change your whole financial decision just because of few small profit. The cost the should be very high to make some such changes. Fixed cost must be analyzed for avoidability. So we should avoid as much fixed cost as possible. Qualitative factors cannot override quantitative analysis. You cannot compromise with your quality just because of the quantity. Opportunity cost significantly impact a final decision. Thank you. Now I'll stop sharing my screen, and this is all from my side. Thank you.